Hello folks, we're back on the Turbo series, and today we're doing the Qixi event. If you're watching this on YouTube, this event has long and finished, but today I'm just going to show you what happened here with the Qixi Festival on the Turbo series. We had a good little time planning out what we were going to do today. We had so many potential options available to us. Some involved using loads of contract story gems, pushing all the way up and getting ourselves maybe as far as here for Plentiful Privilege 2, maybe even going for Plentiful Privilege 3 and spending 130. But this all leans back to one crazy truth with this account. We have enough destiny and potentially even enough subs. The one thing this account is lacking, the only thing this account is extremely struggling for, is nothing other than Spiritual Essence. Now, Spiritual Essence is a really awkward reward. You can't actually get much from the purchasing store. But we can theoretically pick up 1, 2, 3... and then get a little bit of Stellars thrown in there as well for 30 of these flowers. In fact, we could get 2 just for 20. But we do have an option available to us where we could just spend a cute little $5, get the charms, and some luxury brocar bonuses here as well. And that's all going to come together to turn this 15 into a nice round 20, meaning we can easily get to 400 points and enjoy 20, 40, 60 brocars in total, which is going to be enough for 30 of this week's currency, which is exactly what we want. So we're going to go spend just a humble little $5. Another reason we're doing this is because I don't have tons and tons and tons of contract story gems. I do have a lot, but I don't have tons and tons and tons, so blowing 9,500 on this event seems a little bit too crazy for me. And I've got so many heroic summon scrolls that, unlike the contract story gem account, which if you saw us do the Qixi Festival on that, then you'll know the reason we did the Qixi Festival on the contract story gem account, spending 9,500 contract story gems, was because heroic summon scrolls are something we're limited on for that account. This account, that's not the case. We've got 4,000, so we can always use our contract story gems during big heroic summon events, which is amazing because we've got big stuff coming. We got Halloween, we got Black Friday, we got Christmas, we got New Year, Chinese New Year, all that stuff. So that should be amazing. So let's go and get started with this week's event. We got our Sky Labyrinth. We want to kick off with that. We got our pickaxes. We've already used some. We got some back for free already as well. And we're just going to go ahead and get clearing and get ourselves moving. So we just need to go ahead and ideally just do this manually. Oh, I should have times 2'd there. We'd have doubled the pickaxe. That would have been so nice. Getting dust there, avoiding this one because that's going to be a super wishing coin, and we're just going to click and click and click and click, hopefully walk away with something nice here. We get the portal. Okay, we're going to claim this, and we're going to jump in again, always hunting for some extra pickaxes, because pickaxes that we get could mean that we don't actually need to spend as many wishing coins, which would be nice. There we go. There's our exit. Nice. Let's get out of here and let's get on to the next floor, and let's see what we get. So we know we're going to get a map piece from here, so let's just move around, and we could get the ×2 on some heroic summon scrolls. That's nice. Not that I need them on this account, but that's always hilarious to see. Hey, there we go. We did get some pickaxes. Nice. Even more again. Very cool. And where's the exit? There it is. Perfect. So we're going to claim all this. Let's get out of here. We probably want to switch to Asmodel after doing this active skill with Halora. So let's get ready to blast here. There we go. Very nice. Getting lots of stuff there. Will we get our ×2? We do. Actually, you know, we might as well ×2. But before we do, I am going to switch to Asmodel to try and maximize our value here. Fantastic. So we're going to go click, get the ×2, double the profit orb there, get the extra energy, and we should just be able to siphon through here, getting some extra energy. Where's the exit? There it is. Fantastic. So we're just going to gun down the bottom in straight lines. Oh, nice. Double pickaxe is amazing. Got our ×2 coming through here. We might even hit more pickaxes if we're lucky. And gonna branch out at the top here. Get ready for the active skill from our Asmodel. Clears the column. Don't get the exit, but we do get a +2. We do get a ×2 as well. And the exit should appear. There we go. I'm so tempted just to spend gems on pickaxes, because every gem we spend on pickaxes is less stuff that we need to spend on wishing coins, because I don't actually have all 1,600 wishing coins I need, so I will have to be buying them from the event otherwise. So what we're going to do, just going to go down here, and I think we're going to clear the... Whoa, extra energy on Asmo is huge. Kind of worried that we might end up wasting the active, though. There's a map piece. Let's see. Are we going to end up wasting this active? Uh-oh. I don't know if we will. Let's have a look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, wait, no, this is a perfect active. This might get us the exit. Oh, it doesn't? Triple times 2. Wow, I think the exit is going to be the next click as well. Where's the exit? There it is. Okay, and we're going into the next floor with 20 pickaxes. Oh, this is kind of crazy. Okay. This is going to be fun to see. If we get some energy and some extra pickaxes, we might even get another active skill from Asmodel here. Oh, we got another times 2, so we got 3 times 2s. Yo, if we hit multipliers on pickaxes, that's going to be so nice. We're getting energy, that's good. Oh, and we did multiply pickaxes. Fantastic. Love to see it. Let's go up here. If we get an energy bonus, this is going to be huge for us. It's all we need for Asmodel here. Is going to be some energy. Doubling the heroic summon scrolls. That's nice. Oh, we got another times 2. Yo, we are getting so many multipliers here. All hoping that we get them on energy. Oh, we did get +4. Yo. Yo, there's no way. If we get a +2 energy, Asmo doesn't active. This is kind of scary now. That could be the case. I'm going to go 1 here. What? Exactly on the 20th pickaxe? No way. Does that mean... Yo, we cleared floor 7. That's unexpected. Okay. I am shocked by that. So, when we look at what we've already done, we've got 157 pickaxes spent. We've done 25 out of 25 on our 4-star quests. Now we need to get ourselves 30 5-star heroes. That's easy to do. I'll just go clear us some backspace real quick by destroying our 1s, 2s, and 3s. That'll get us some room at least. And if you look here, we got plenty of room. So we're just going to go and spend some cores real fast. So let's get spinning here. And maybe we'll pull some nice rewards. Let's find out. The only issue is we're not always going to be getting a 5-star from this. So that's actually 28 5-stars we managed to get. So I just need to pull out a couple more here. So if we go to the bag, and we'll just do 2 of these fortress guys, because we got so many. There you go. That should be all 30 here. If we take a look, it most certainly is. Perfect. So now, we just need to get the rest of our points here from wishing coins. So we need another 187 points, which means we need 187 times 10. Also, times that by 0.8 because we got our bonus in the wishing coin. And we need 1,496 wishing coins. If we take a look at the wishing fountain, we're already on 924. That means we need another 572. And sadly, Aspen Dungeon is closed, so we can't buy any more from here. There would be a Don here otherwise. So let's buy our 572 additional wishing coins here. It's only 8,500 of these arena things. That's very nice. And that means we can now head into the wishing fountain. And we're looking for something good. We're looking for dust. And oh, hang on. That's a great amount of gold. I don't even know if we need the dust. I think the gold is just better here. 575 gold feels good. Let's get greedy and refresh. Let's see if we get something spicier. Ooh! That's not bad. We got 200 dust, 250k gold, a low amount of spirit, but I think we spin. This looks pretty good. So, let's get spinning. Let's see what we walk away with. Hopefully we pick up something nice. We're going to use all our wishing coins here, and hopefully we walk away with absolutely loads of dust, and loads of gold, and loads of spirit. Alright, we're now down to our final 56, which we're going to have to do in batches of 10. Using the 8 spins for 10 button, which is pretty nice. And I think we've got our calculation right here. Yeah, it looks okay. Just the last one here. And there we go. Amazing stuff. No wishing coins left. Let's go see what the Qixi Festival is saying to me. How many points have we managed? That's looking nice. Exactly 400. Perfect. That means we should be getting all of the brocades. We're getting some charm stuff in here too, and 55 luxury brocades are ours. Now, 55 is not 60. So what we need to do now is go into the relay and buy this $5 pack here, which gets us those final 5. And I know a lot of you did that this week. So let me know in the comment section how many of you spent $5 in the Qixi Festival, because this just seemed too good not to do if you were planning on using your wishing coins this week. Okay, there we go. We've gone and spent. Got ourselves a little extra bonuses now. And we can get some extra free rewards as well, which is gems and heroic summon scrolls. Beautiful. With all that bought, I'm feeling pretty confident that we can now head into the festival itself and start using these brocades. So we're just going to batch sow. We only need to do this a few times. So we've got left, 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 down, down. Our first one is done. Let's move to the next area. Batch sow again. It's going to be up, right, down, up, down. And then finally, guys, our last batch sow is going to be up, left, left, down, up. And we're done. That's going to be all the rewards that we need. Fantastic. Now, given that, let's go to the store and let's start cashing this stuff in. So the big stuff we're looking for here is our origin materials. We are after spiritual essence. Normally we don't recommend you pick this up, but on mega late game accounts, this is the resource you need if you're a newer-ish late game player. Let's say your account's not that old. This account, for example, I don't even think it's 2 years old yet. And we're desperate for spiritual essence to be able to build more heroes Tree of Origin 120 so that we can then get them to the point where we can upgrade and add destiny. It's a resource we don't get. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Rebel. It's not something we chase. We're always picking up sublimations and destiny stuff. It's the one thing we don't grab from events. And that's why towards the end of the game, you're like, I actually need this stuff. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and cash this in. We're getting our origin materials dropping in here. I don't think there's any nice way we can do this. Yeah, because we're spending 10 here. Yeah, the only other thing we could do is just go for void mats, get origins here, and then more void mats and origins again. But that's only actually 2 lots of origin mats, whereas doing it like this is actually getting us 3, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and claim all this, cash that down, and we're walking away with 450,000 spiritual essence. And that's it. That's all we're doing for this week. I am just taking those rewards and I am dipping, which sounds like what a lot of you did this week as well. You just take what rewards you can, and then we're waiting for big stuff like Mid-Autumn and Halloween and all that good stuff that's coming later. Now, we also did manage to get some treasure train stuff, so we're going to craft that. But guys, we're not finished. I've got some more updates I can throw at you. If you take a look at our Star Alchemist Home Jung, I have finally managed, and this has taken me longer than I care to admit, to get ourselves the final pieces of rewards we need to take the Destiny Trail up by another level. It's now level 18. This is amazing stuff, because thanks to that, we can now enter into the item, and we can level this up. We've been sat at Quest 100% for ages, just waiting to get this. So let's remold, let's level it up, get some additional bonuses on the plume, and take this bad boy to level 13. Fantastic. Now, we're going to level up this stuff using the materials we have here. We only get an extra level here. Tells us that we do need to be picking up more plume stuff in the future. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. This next level is going to cost us 373, and then after that, not sure. I think it's going to cost a little bit more than that. So we probably just want to get one batch of this stuff from an event, and then iron it out with chests or something. But yeah, I think we're going to be at a point where leveling this up to the next point is going to be soon upon us. The only issue is we now need to do the Destiny Trail. And I've got this entire area to do, and I do not have enough resources for this. You can see here, we are sat at a very sad number. We do not have the 5 million required. But maybe we'll get there. You never know. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more, and we'll see this leveled up, so that we can get Plume leveled up pretty soon. All that said, we're going to go throw this little team in. 100 million attack now on our Star Alchemist Home Jung. Our Alakita is 132 million. The rest of the team is also absolutely stacked, all thanks to stuff like the Grimoire giving us huge bonuses. In fact, we might be able to level up the Grimoire just from our passive drops. No, we're only at 154,000 since I last leveled that up. That's okay. Let's go fight some campaign. I think we just carry on pushing here through Chapter 9. I'm excited to see if we can clear the next stage. The next 10 levels. Is there going to be anything nasty that shows its face? I'm curious. Let's find out. So, this first fight. It looks bad. 4 Home Jungs. But this should be very winnable if we use a Betty. So we're going to drop out the Geester here. We're going to bring Betty on board. And that looks like a pretty juicy team for dealing as much damage as we possibly can. We could even consider bringing in Arania instead of Halora. I like that. There's a few really good options. And let's not forget to activate Betty's core, just to give ourselves the additional control. That looks nice. So, yeah, I think we should do very, very well against this level. But I have no idea what else is in store for us in the future. So let's see what Chapter 9 has up its sleeve. Is Betty going to get some crowd control off? She doesn't look like she did. Alakita died as well. That is unfortunate. But then again, if we remain now in a perpetual state of crowd control, we could just win this. Oh, I think that actually is what's about to happen. Oh, that's really funny. So I think we're just going to watch Natalie solo this whilst we keep the enemies fully crowd controlled. How many rounds will it take, though? I have no idea. That's what happens when your Betty decides not to trigger Dragon Rui, and now you're just stuck here waiting for the inevitable heat death of the universe. Or the inevitable heat death of a bunch of HomeXJUMPs. Let's see what comes first. I mean, we're actually starting to do a heck of a lot of damage now. And we're getting some extra crowd control off, funnily enough. I think that's courtesy of Arania. She can petrify when her destiny starts to trigger, which is quite humorous. Natalie is actually starting to tear these guys to pieces, which is quite funny. Because they just have so many debuffs on them. Yeah, she's doing pretty good. That's very nice. Good on you, gal. It's taken her a long time to get to this bit, though. She's not even wearing a damage artifact. That's the funny thing with her. And she's not even Balance Strike either. So she's definitely not maximized for damage. This is a Natalie built for support. And, yeah, the only thing she's supporting is the euthanasia program for a backline of HomeXJUMPs. And my Betty isn't wearing Dragon Rui. Oh, I might have put Mirror on Betty because we were using... Oh, we were doing it for PvP. Let's see if... Oh, no. Cthulhu's. Surely with Attack Steal, Cthulhu's just die. That's my hypothesis. Because we're going to have... Uh-oh, Betty didn't trigger. That's really bad. Now she does. There goes Star Alchemist. There goes Arania. And if everyone else does an active, the Cthulhu's get debuffed and then we win? Right? Right? I mean, Alakita's looking pretty energy boosted. That's nice. Star Alchemist gets to go. Bang. Another active. Yeah! I mean, it was a very... Oh. Wait. Delacium? Screw you! Right, okay, let's go again. Classic Delacium moment. If he had remained crowd controlled, we'd have won that. And it looks like our Dragon Marie doesn't want to trigger. Getting sniped there on our Alakita is unfortunate. And we will get torn to shreds by the passive damage from the Cthulhu's. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to take a few attempts, absolutely. I don't think this is going to be as clean as the last fight. The last fight didn't even need Alakita. And maybe Unbending Will is the play here. I don't know. I feel like I just want to see how we do when Dragon Rui actually finally manages to trigger. There we are. Very nice. Now, if Betty could just stay alive and keep the crowd control up, that'd be fantastic. There we go. Oh, Betty did die. Uh-oh. Although the whole team's alive, so I think Alakita is going to get to go. There we go. So much better. Now we just need to kill the remaining Cthulhu's, which we should do here. Just gotta kill him. Oh, wow. Petrified courtesy of Arania. And nice. That was absolutely bonkers. Okay. Next fight is going to be relatively easy by the looks of things. As long as the Alakita dies last, we should be okay. This looks like it's won by crowd control. I might need to put Unbending Will on our own Alakita, just in case the enemy Alakita gets us. Oh, we got sniped again. Dude, this Betty has not triggered her Dragon Rui once. That's very, very sad. Although, we're now in a position where we've CC'd the enemy team. Oh, there's no way we're in exactly the same situation as last time. Endless crowd control. And Natalie wins. That's very funny if that's the case. Turns out we only need Alakita to clear Valkyries. The rest of the team can handle everything else. Oh, Melissa finally died. Uh-oh. She's back up, though. Which is good. And you say we're forgetting that DGN is busted. I'm pretty confident DGN is not the hero that's winning this fight. I'm pretty confident it's a little girl called Betty and her endless crowd control that's got us in a brilliant position here. We are slowly but surely beating this wave. Maybe but big damage is better. Well, someone's got to do damage. I mean, DGN's damage is nothing compared to what Alakita is capable of in Void Campaign. But DGN helps, yeah, for sure. But DGN wouldn't be doing anything or getting any opportunity to ramp up if it wasn't for Betty. They're working together. They're a good team. Nice little group. They're like the Spice Girls. Stick them all in a room together and they do great. What's that joke in The Boys? You take them apart and they're just awful. Yeah, if anyone's seen season 1 of The Boys, you'll get that reference. Oh dear. Anyway, I think we win this. Let's see. Just one nice big active skill from Natalia here. Bang. Perfect. We managed to win that one. Right, next fight looks relatively clean and easy. Maybe this time we even get a Dragon Breed trigger on our Betty, which would be really, really good. There we are. Fantastic. She crowd controls. And now it just comes down to endlessly debuffing the enemies. Getting ourselves into a position where our active skill here is massive from Alakita. Very, very nice. Start with Qixi. Dipping out. There comes Arania again. Melissa. Natalie just doing a basic. Betty goes. Bang. And Alakita clears the whole thing. That's how it should have gone for the last few fights. This next one is a classic. This is a wave you'll see a lot. King Barton, Tix, Qixi. This just dies to Betty. One of the most common account review questions I get is, how do I beat this wave? If your Betty is built properly, you win this. It's that simple. If you're using your Betty right, you win. In fact, you might find that just based on the fact that Betty and Natalie are alive and we have Arania to steal their attack, we just win this fight. Like, Betty cheeses this whole thing. Because you lose to the King Barton counterattacks. You don't get countered if the King Bartons are crowd controlled. So if Betty comes out, crowd controls them, you're on for a good fight. You're on for a nice time. So we just now have to sit here and watch as Betty crowd controls and Natalie pounds these guys to death. And the King Barton CC immunity, you mean? Not CC offset? Well, we have immunity offset, so I'm not scared of the King Barton CC immunity because we have a lot of control immunity offset on Betty. There's lots of different variable control immunity in play. We've got the Lutz for the treasure train. We've got the Star Soul. We've got the Sunshade Hat. It's fine. It's fine. Starting to get to a point now where we might actually kill someone. It's a lot slower now Star Alchemist Qixi's dead. Come on, Natalie. Get an active. There we go. Killing Nakia. We're at round 15 now, so this should speed up. As every round after this, we get stronger and stronger and stronger. So do the enemies, but they don't seem to be attacking us, so we should be okay. So we'll just ramp up our damage more and more. There we go. They're starting to die. Absolutely nice. And, yeah. Arania's ability to just diss out constant petrify is rather funny. It's very useful. And, yeah. So it's not just attack steal we can do with her. The petrify also really helps. Look at that. Natalie. She smashed it. Love it. Okay. 3 waves. And we've cleared Chapter 9-2. I think we smashed this. I think we absolutely do. This is going to be a Sherlock wave. Sherlock can be annoying, but I think with the right stuff we should be okay. I'm a little bit worried about Unbending Will. Is that going to be a problem? Nah. I think our Allocate is going to be fine. However, I will switch if we need to. We just need a good Dragon Breed trigger to start us off with. We didn't get one. Okay, we should die pretty quickly here then. Unless... okay, Melissa's dead. Allocate is getting hit, but she's tanking, which is nice to see. Yeah, the team's getting shredded to pieces. Yep, that's annoying. It's very annoying. Now, we can't really loop crowd control onto Sherlocks, so it does allow the HomeXJUMPs to join in with their passive, which means they are actually going to damage us, which does put us in a really, really negative position. We just need to use all their cards, which I don't think is going to happen. Oh, whoa! The Plume? Star Alchemist HomeXJUMP. Wow, getting a little cheeky dove there. And we've got the Petrify to overwhelm them. Yeah, well, sadly, Iranian's dead now, so I don't think that's going to happen. But if we keep Alakita alive, this could work. Look, we even did get CC on that frontline Sherlock. That's funny. So, let's try again. Just got to get that Dragon Marie trigger. Load screen felt a bit longer than normal. That's giving me the impression that Dragon Marie did get to go. Yeah, okay, okay. Instant dove sniping. Oh my word. Thank you, Melissa, for breaking us free. Melissa is an incredibly good hero. Thank you. And massive active coming there from Alakita. Another one like that, and these guys are dead. Oh yeah. Their passive damage is going to be very small now. We've got a lot of attack steal on them. All our passives coming out for ourselves here. There's Betty. There's Natalie. And here comes Alakita. Oh, it wasn't even that big. I think that might be the Tixis stealing a bit of our attack. It's not very fair. Maybe we'll need another round. Big old round 3. Here we go. Alakita going again for another big swing. Managing finally to kill 2 of the enemies. Softening up the rest. And our final touch should get it. Round 4. Alakita. Have you got this? Oh my word. HomeXJUMP tanked it. That's crazy. That's crazy. There we go. That took a while. Not bad, though. Natalie even managed to do a lot of damage there. Sweet. Oh, what is this? Azrael's? Oh, I've heard nightmare stories about Azrael's. I think Alakita can just one-shot this. Let's find out. Debuff's coming out. Looks good. Very good. Active. Softens them up beautifully. Oh, assassins. If there's one thing you're really good at, it's dying. Oh, yeah. One more juicy active like that. Whole wave's dead. I don't care what Azrael can do to us. That was perfect. And, oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. I remember this. I've heard rumors that this wave isn't very nice. But Renville's right, we have an attack steal strategy. So if we do enough attack steal, we should be completely fine. And the Gaggy shouldn't tear us to pieces. I may have to switch to Unbending Will on the Alakita though, so hold that as an idea. There goes Betty getting some CC. Okay. Betty's dead. Alakita's tanking. We've got a lot of attack steal opportunities here. And now the Gaggy's doing very little to us. That's good to see. The enemies are hitting us for -1 damage. That's nice. Oh, they did manage to do something to us. That's very scary. Alakita nearly killing. Oh my word. We've nearly got him. Oh, wow. And Mockman's dead. We're just left here with the Vulcan and the Gaggy. Which means, Alakita, it's just you. No, the Gaggy survived? Bro. Ain't no way. Right. That is definitely clearable. Absolutely clearable. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Nice. Now we're doing that -1 damage. Betty's not dead. Oh, Vulcan, you did break free. Only to get crowd controlled again. Now we win. That's it. Sweet. That, my friends, is pretty fantastic. There we are. That is another pretty smooth campaign push here. And we're on to even more things. That is lovely. I would love to keep on pushing here, but we got about 20 more minutes till reset, so I'm going to have to love you and leave you guys, because I need to go do some PvP FTA fights on the Contract Story Gem account. If you want to see that stuff and all the fun stuff that happens here live at Twitch, join us at twitch.tv/MKxJUMP so you don't miss a live stream, and join our Discord so you can keep updated. There are links for both in the description below. I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you for joining, and subscribe for more Void campaign pushing here on the Turbo series. We got probably the rest of Chapter 9 in sights. I think we can get that one. Either way, I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, have a great week, and happy idling.